Trigger, Count, we've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Eugene. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Eugene, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel mid-air. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count, you'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron.
I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need to eat too in order to be effective. We're approaching the marine platform.
Get those planes off the runway! We have to send up fighters now! All right, scramble!
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll slot those flies down into the drink. Strider 3, engaging. Your first mission is to refuel mid-air. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1,500 meters to tanker. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron.
I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need to eat too in order to be effective. We're approaching the marine platform.
Get those planes off the runway! We have to send up fighters now! All right, scramble!
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll go. We'll slot those flies down into the drink.
Strider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry.
No, let's do what the chick said. Whoa.
Roger.
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters, and it's mostly thanks to Strider 1. Fox 2. Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Mass Dapper destroyed. I'll wait for the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit.
I've sent the data. Make like Wiseman and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy.
Platform merge confirmed. We just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Are we serving the sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Cyclops, stop fluttering about. Stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen and you'll get back to the roost safe and sound. Target in gun range. You've taken care of about a third of the platform. The other side is still buzzing, so keep an eye out.
They're aiming for the platform support? The upper section of the platform has been destroyed. Watch out for falling debris! Our anti-aircraft weapons are taking heavy damage. Bring down those fighters!
Say goodbye. Half the AA guns and SAM sites are still alive and kicking. Not good. Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
We've lost half the platform. Prepare the anti-aircraft batteries!
Strata 1, target acquired.
They must have really drawn the short end of the stick to participate in the attack on this base.
They have a lock on me.
Missile.
Bandit, shut down.
Missile.
No one expected an attack in such small numbers. They're insane. Wait the reserve! Scramble the artillery fighters!
Strata 1, missile launched. The platform has been destroyed. Be careful not to get caught up in the collapse.
Holy hell. Was that for real?
Our damage is minimal, and 70% of our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet.
Platform successfully purged.
Just a bit more, and that platform is going down. I call dibs on the final shot.
Need cover. The enemy attacks are slowing down. Time for one last push to the finish.
Pursuing enemy!
Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. X and live to tell.
That ain't funny.
Destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
Yes, it's confirmed that it's been destroyed. Nobody could have predicted they'd target the support sections.
Move on to the valley as before. Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? 3 lines. Scratches?
I don't like them. They're like sin lines. Nothing.
Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready for deploy. Hurry it up!
The enemy's got a lock. Locked on.
Target hit.
Bandit behind you. Caution.
Okay, we need a pinpoint hit on the platform support section. Aim true.
I'm the chef this time.
Target acquired. Strata 1, missile away.
Damn! Where did that experimental squadron show up here? You might as well be praying to the heavens. Get after him and shoot him down yourself.
Platform merge confirmed.
We've lost 30% of the platform. Get your act together. Can't take any more damage.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat.
Use the terrain and refire on them.
Over half the enemy's fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting them, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on. Go down.
We put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
Sitting guns are together
We
like
still
this.
have more time. Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on. That's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more? We'll wipe them all out.
Evacuate!
Give me a break.
White flag. We surrender. There are non-combatants aboard this ship.
We've already taken out half of the platform.
Enemies got lost. Plus 60% of our air defense weaponry. We can't hold out much longer. Call for help ASAP.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed. destroyed. Didn't think it would go this well. Nice work, team.
Go easy on the praise. The helmets are tight enough already.
Man, how long have you been under this guy? Must be a pain.
Count, this mother hen plans to keep you alive for a long time. So get used to it.
What a pain in the ass.
Well done. That takes care of both of the platforms. But best of all, we've taken 0 losses. Stay alive, people. Which is why I've taken the liberty of ordering dinner for you guys from a nice Italian bistro near the base.
We've got some people calling for that special squadron. Yes, of course I told them that, but... It's no use! We've lost all our air defenses!
One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I thought you'd say that.
We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. Clue to engage.
We'll go. Let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz below approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Swat any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in. Begin taxi. Let's be strong before we can take off.
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
Ships are air missiles.
I think we've sunk most of the enemy fleet, but I can't tell because of all the smoke.
Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still around. Worry about the numbers, Cal.
No enemy bases are close enough to strike our supply lines. They flew in from far away, like a flock of snowbirds.
Breaking out of lock. Predator cleared.
Missile cruiser Scothy has been sunk. Well done.
I see you're good against boats, too. We've lost 80% of our fleet. We can't do any more. Prepare the lights go. We should have had the strategic advantage. Just who are these guys?
Aegis vessel Honier is sunk.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against Steven in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since support ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there too.
If you were one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. You guys just down some serious firepower.
Yeah, it was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
Target locked.
You did good work today. The new recruits certainly pulled their weight too.
Never know until you're up in the air, do you?
We can look into who did what later. Right now, we need to mop up the rest. Enemy is flat. I'm strike. Evading. I'm in position. He's mine. Behind me? Evading. I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Missile away.
Breaking to escape lock.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Enemy has a lock on me. Predator clear. Lock on.
Half of the enemy fighters are gone. Keep it up.
Damn it! Missile fire! Behind target. Attacking. Strider 1, enemy on your tail.
3 minutes remaining.
Breaking out of lock.
Locked on.
Enemy is flat. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
You're mine. Missile inbound. Evade. Strider 1, splashed 1. You've got a radar lock on you. Say goodbye.
Evasive missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Break! The enemy has escaped. Our fighter squad is down to 40%. Both down by the 2 enemy leaders. You're mine!
Locked on. This one's a goner.
2 minutes remaining.
Taking from enemy! Okay!
Strider 1, locked on target. Missile away.
Breaking lock, evading!
1 minute remaining.
Breaking, ready to evade!
Enemy's got a lock.
Target locked.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Seconds remaining. Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed.
Made it in my sight. Locked on. I have you spiked.
Strider 1, missile away. Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can. Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean Army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, it will be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck has run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tank to the head. Located an enemy tank. Rochester, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
Watch that bandit.
This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something.
Powering main system. Go boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
This is Men here 7. Linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them. The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no end in sight.
There's still a ton of AA weaponry on the ground as well. Keep your eyes open.
One is more than enough.
I got
That's...
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few switches ought to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
Maintain my sight. On guard.
Strider Squadron, if you get lost, head towards Trigger.
All enemies attacking Men Here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
The guy on the ground is shooting at me.
Strider 1, APC destroyed. Fox 2.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. We don't get air support, we're dead.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby, be good. We need you.
Flame will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Let's fill it full of missiles before they give up. More hostiles advancing towards Men Here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Can't afford to let Stonehenge fall. We're really counting on that air support. We never be able to get these numbers in the lab. Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever's flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Break off and set your sights on Stonehenge. We're sitting ducks if we stay together. Roger.
I'll take him out.
Foxtown. This is Men Here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking his lead.
One shot from Stonehenge and that arsenal burn will be cooked.
Strider 1, lock on target.
Our target is on the ground.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Tank is destroyed.
I never thought I'd see numbers like this. I guess that's how you know it's important. Looks like we're helping shape history here.
Our objective isn't wiping out the enemy forces. It's defending Stonehenge.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Hell, they're supposed to be the ones on the offensive. How did they get us on the ropes?
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up.
Railgun power supply is... Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass of the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
This is Men Here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers. There's gonna be a cap on their
Men Here 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Gunfires.
Got the charge.
Everything we've got at Stonehenge. It's gonna take. We're struggling with Stonehenge. Hold out for a little longer. Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
Target eliminated.
We successfully defended Men Here 7. Good work, everyone. The LRSSG. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble. Squidder, I should have super warm. Time from Stonehenge. Back to Stonehenge.
Keep taking out a reinforcement.
New hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
More hostiles. it's fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
You'll never learn, will you?
This is men here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll just be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
What did you say?
I'm on my target's tail.
Locked on bandit.
Target acquired.
This is Clipper. Mission accomplished. It looks like I needed a time. But that damn OC army. Why do they have to go after civilians as their survey techs? I've had to take them out. Enemy, thinking.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing men here 5. Good going.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below aren't hanging on by a thread. You want to choose? Power level is at 80%. Think we should take our shot?
Patient.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then I'll let us run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tank to the head. Located an enemy tank. Long capture. Requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go earn your paycheck. This is men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something.
That's half of Men here 5's aerial problems, but 1 is more than enough. Clear all threats. Target eliminated.
This is men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground crew. That ought to show them.
Powering main system. Go through. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
This is men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them. All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
This is men here 7. They're gone.
The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no end in sight.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger. Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
This is Clipper. Target acquired. Right with the sequence 2.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
You're mine. I took some damage. Focus on the weaker enemy. Bring them down one at a time.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Stonehenge is taking fire. Remember, the mission relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation...
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So there's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how long is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tank to the head. Located an enemy tank. Broadcaster requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
Missile.
This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support.
That's half of Men here 5's
All right,
aerial
guys.
problems.
This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
Powering main system. Code boot. Skipping sequence at 47 to 97.
Activating. Just need one shot.
This is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Make sure everyone gets back alive. Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
Leave the enemy aircraft to the LRSST. Our target is on the ground.
Missile.
This is Men here 7. They're gone.
Missile. Missile.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead. Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Bomber destroyed.
Target acquired.
Just moving in sight. Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
More hostiles advancing towards Men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet. Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Star Wars.
Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves. Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Don't stare out the window.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
defensive. How did they get us on the road?
Missile.
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up.
Strider squad, you get lost. Head towards Trigger.
Looks like the enemy has even more firepower.
New hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
More hostiles, fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
You'll never learn, will you?
This is Men Here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, short break in my town. I'll just be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
Missile.
What did you say?
After this operation
This
is
is
over.
Men Here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here.
Missile.
I'm already exhausted.
Missile.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission. We've already thrown everything we've got at Stonehenge. What's it gonna take? We're struggling and so are they. We just need to hold out for a little longer.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Railgun power supply is...
Launched.
Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
Locked on bandit.
I got the guards.
Target hit.
We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing Men Here 5. Good going.
I'm cornered. Bandit sighted. Evading missile.
This is Glitter. I shut that stupid alarm clock. It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age.
Target locked.
Target hit.
Take it off. Get out of there.
Strider 1. Target acquired.
I didn't think fighters were capable of maneuvering like that. They must be the LRSSG.
On to stand its ass.
This is Glitter. Mission accomplished. Looks like a beat at a time. That damn OC Army. Check the situation. These are their survey techs. I've had to take them out.
Missile. Missile.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Shit. I'm gonna go smack them down with those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose?
Missile.
Power level is at 80%. Think we should take our shot?
Missile.
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait for 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
In position behind Bandit.
Strider 1. Target acquired.
Enemy on me. Take it away.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest. And heliborne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
More bombers approaching.
Move it!
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. This should all be over soon.
This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops will take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Fire! We're under attack!
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Understood. Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge.
We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then.
Prepare to fire. They know we're here. So shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Caution. Pull up.
Special delivery.
I've got you. They got a lock on you, Strider 1. We're almost to Stonehenge. Perfect. Their rear is wide open.
Just focus on doing your job. They will handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Cyclops Squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up. Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work.
You've given my program a lot of the time it needs. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
Bandit locked.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed.
Here they come.
A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Close to the target, see with the variables. How long till we can fire?
Firing at 60!
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction. Good to go.
He's over in the survey vehicle.
Missile.
45 seconds.
Missile.
Releasing safety. Cooling system active.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable. 30 seconds.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%.
We're targeting Stonehenge. Keep the UAVs away
Frame
from
control.
all
All
costs.
green.
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Commencing final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 'Stop the countdown. We've lost the target.
Starting to shut down.
Gone? The stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Our eyes. The oldest sensors in the book. What are you scheming?
They're too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible. Battery circuit. We can't do any more. Half the battery containers are out. Carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it! Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
He's readying its APS.
Too much for trigger alone.
Damn Greyhound, do your friggin' job!
Cap, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not go farthest.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest to goodness wage tables? Who's that curious?
Guess they knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy.
on the Arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird, and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact. Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hit. I have to eject.
Forecast. Send a request to assist. Conditions unclear. Expect some injuries.
60 seconds remain.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
See the Ocean flag from here. How much wind? The rest is just instinct.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my faith was well placed, Trigger.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco, over.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Power level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Stonehenge, shoot!
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big shots?
You mean the Ocean Big Shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that Arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one Arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Ocean forces everywhere.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their Arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yuzian continent. However, Eurasia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean territory. Those who fly for its sake. We have no time.
It completely lost it. Bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean territory. Those who fly for its sake. We have no time.
It completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
That's a swing and a
That was a
miss.
fake. No structure is visible.
That was nice.
Bunker buster away.
Look, there's fire shooting up from the ground.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We
might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission. Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? The sky feels open and free today. There's a Cyclops. I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. Just one silo left.
The bomb hit, but there's nothing but a big cloud of dirt. That silo must have been a decoy. I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird freed from its cage.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 account? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off. But where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Bunker buster away.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Receiving lock. Breaking.
Pay attention! Break!
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Missile launched. Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking. Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming! Strider 4, bandit behind you.
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us flooding up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Too fast for airspeed. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Asmus 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Cash them off guard. Can we secure the Nelson quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here is already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay? Before we win. Good luck.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Closing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you. You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at your base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating. undestroyed target.
Target acquired.
Locked on. This one's a goner. Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Vasquez 1. Arrived in the area. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time or Phoenix is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Target obliterated.
Broadcaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Strider 1 down to hostile. Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Vasquez 1. Landing now. Trust your allies. Keep moving. Space is ours for the taking.
Wait for base commander! What are you waiting for?
Pull up.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of him for us.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, now it's time to switch out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. We have our thing.
Target has been destroyed. Give me a damage report. We've seen enemy losses. This is more than a surprise attack. That's the last of our engineers. They've all been taken out.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed it's situation. Police are ready.
Caution. Pull up.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Caution. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Enemy's got a lock.
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. Three strikes will take care of the enemy. That's it. We take out those two. We force our way inside the facility.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
We're under attack. Lead the enemy aircraft to the LRSMC.
Great. I get to finally send my movies in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock!
Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Impressive, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through Waypoint 1.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high Gs multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and pull the scope a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle with Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Ah, it's your party.
Missile away.
Locked on. Missile incoming. Break. Fox 2.
is hit.
I can't break this lock.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti near Construction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Missile.
Target acquired. Strider 1, bombs away.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSC is really something.
If you sit there, the enemy will surround you!
Destroyed.
Roger. The park will be secured. The OG2 shots clear the way.
I know the feeling. Where did these guys come from? My target's got that much harder.
This is refueling. Attack failed. Making another pass.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Okay, Trigger. So the bridge is all yours. Deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Shit.
We'll talk. That's something.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
The enemy is worn out. Our chance.
Target acquired.
Careful. The ruins of certain ships make these waters shallow.
Lock kill. Zone 3. Enemy evaded attack.
Gotcha, pal.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this.
Strider 1, missile away.
Forward. Keep your foot on the gas.
Need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. Attack successful. Target is selected. The enemy has a lock on me. Use your ability to beat back the enemy's assault. Call reinforcements! Damn it! I should have known it sooner!
Enemy on your back.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading! It's no use! We have to retreat! Understand attack.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them. The enemy is exhausted, but we will be
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and you're history.
Ally has been shut down. In position behind bandits. This is closing. Evading.
Don't let them through. HQ's right behind us.
That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back up the hopes for fire as the first area.
I'm spiked.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Reduce helmet. Line between the buildings. Enemy on my tail.
Let's teach a lesson to those arrogant Ocean bastards! I'm taking fire, but I can still fight!
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Origin Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Over half our forces are neutralized!
Behind my target.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
I'll take some combat vehicles
successful. Receiving lock. Breaking.
Caution. Pull up.
So close, I can almost
Cross the friendly.
Do not let them through.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile.
Missile, evade!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, package away.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The attacks just keep coming. Everyone's requesting backup. It'll take forever to get here.
Missile.
We're desperately trying to stop our advance. It's tougher than we thought. This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Strider 1, workshop
Thanks to our
sunk.
air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait.
Strider 1, package away.
Our strategy is about to pay off.
Locked on.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
David, 3 Sharks is back.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Show them how Ostia fights this battle.
Bandit has a lock on.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try to target every enemy. Just keep it focused. Take one down, then move on to the next.
What do you mean retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing. We don't have enough ships left for organized combat.
This is the amphibious command ship Ptarmigan. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now.
The landing party is on its way to HQ.
Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish them off.
I can't believe we're getting pushed back. We won't last long.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Get away from that missile!
Target is in machine gun range.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Anti-aircraft guns destroyed.
Drive the enemy back. Take out these pests.
Strider 4, missile, shake it off!
Attack missed. This is Graham 7. The enemy has a lock on me.
3 minutes remaining.
Stall warning.
Enemy's got a lock! The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Deal the final blow!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Watch the plane with the 3 strikes. My target's tail. Are you sure? Is it really those pilots from Stonehenge? Dodge that missile.
Ally has been shot
Enemy's got a lock. Box 2, box 2. Enemy got away.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Ship stealthing. Locked on. Lights out.
Fox 2. Low on missiles. Hostile vessel destroyed. One minute remaining.
No use.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
That bridge will be ours.
30 seconds remaining.
Ready, Fox 2. Locked on. Lights out. Don't let him any closer. Put that in back. Rammy, I've been hit by a missile.
Right up. Hopefully it stays that way for a while.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us. Fox 2.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile launched.
Even the escorts are seasoned.
I've got a sitting duck here.
How did that miss?
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Locked on. Hostile has a lock.
I'm hit!
Osean forces.
No, 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 no! Who are these guys?
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the two leaders. Eject, while you can still talk.
In gun range.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Strider 1, Box 2.
Taking evasive action.
Say goodbye.
All right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. We better deliver a shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice, flying. Give him one more.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. His plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
We'll go, Count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
In gun range.
You're holding your own out.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD
Damn
is
it.
reaching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.